Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion. From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Oh yes, money time! And my birthday is this month. And I got something from Demetra. Thank you. Sounds like Bernadetta wants to join my house.
Oh, Professor, my class is, would you, can I join your class?
Yes.
Yes! Thank you so much. This will be so much better. I don't know why, but I'm just so much more comfortable when you're around.
Wonderful news. Another child is in my clutches. Did I just fucking say that? Beep that out past me.
The battle of the Eagle and Lion is finally upon us. This is our chance to show off the results of your expert training, Professor.
Battle of Eagle and Lion?
Have Lady Rhea and Seteth really not filled you in? Well, if that's the case, I'm happy to explain. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion takes place every year during the Wyvern Moon. It can be best described as a mock battle between the three houses.
Much like the one we had during the Great Tree Moon. Do you remember, Professor?
I remember our celebration most of all. Yes!
It was certainly an unforgettable time. I've never seen anyone put away as much victory food as you did that night, Professor.
I ate 80 pounds.
This battle will take place in Empire territory, at Gronder Field. In other words, far removed from the Monastery. It's a mock battle between the three houses. The house that defeats the most opponents wins.
Your Highness, if the rumors are true, I believe Professor Manuela and Professor Hanneman will not be joining us.
Ah, yes, right you are. Given recent events, Professor Manuela has opted to sit this one out. Since she won't be present, Professor Hanneman has decided to skip this year as well.
In that case, I should as well? Oh.
Oh, don't worry about us.
Oh, hello.
You know you want to see the kids in action.
Professor Manuela! Are you feeling better already?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
What?
In that case, perhaps it is best that you sit this one out.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
Well, this doesn't seem too fair.
Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
Well, let's get to it. We have so many things. Ongoing event, house versus house sword tournament. You get an intermediate seal for it. How many seals do I have? None. And I could use some better stuff there. All right, what we'll do is reflect upon Ash and how shit he is. We need to work on him. But that is not something to do now. Hold on, is there an option here that doesn't cause time to pass in these? Oh. So if I did like an auxiliary thing here, would that take up time? Some of them do. Oh, activity points on the right. So I could do like battle in the desert, and I could get people better without wasting time. I was wondering how that would go. Like if that was a thing at all. I don't go in that often. I know there's some people who'll be like, damn it, KZ. But I spend 100% of the time playing this game on the video. You see all of it except for like failed tea times and stuff of that nature. So please forgive me. But I guess we could explore the monastery.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
Oh, okay. Well, if you say so. We have quite a few people to talk about. So, number one is my understanding that most people will want to join your class if you hit like support rank B with them. Also, reaching a higher support rank debuffs their requirement for you to learn their skills.
Hey there.
So, I learned a little bit of that in between videos. We got a lot of that, I imagine, to do. But let's look at me, I guess. We don't know my age. But what's my skills at? Yeah, we really haven't leveled any of these up at all. What would I want to learn? I could probably learn like a lance or something. I should start focusing on something besides just sword. I'll consider it. For now, we'll start off by going in here. Would you like to do some gardening? Yes, of course. We are getting pretty close to a rank up of some sort. Let's plant. Cultivate, scatter bone meal. Very good.
Professor, as Seteth told you, we're to have a fishing tournament. Given the events of the last month, I believe this is just the sort of distraction we need, staff and student alike.
Are you any good at fishing?
I do enjoy the sport, yet I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at it. I believe it best that I stick to quietly fishing by myself.
Oh, okay. I think I have one of his lost items here. I think it might be this?
Ah, thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
Oh, I'm always happy to help. Let's head out.
Let's see.
I believe fishing is an easy way for us to obtain professor points.
No.
Let's have a look at the fishing tournament.
Welcome to the Monastery Fishing Tournament. You look confused. Didn't Seteth tell you about it? Just catch whatever fish Flame requests. Show any fish you catch to Flame.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask.
Catch the fish Flame wants. You can also talk to other participants to compare sizes. Well, there's no stopping me now. This also takes up no time. Fishy boys. Wonderful. Alright, I've fished about 8 or 9 times. Where's Flame at? There you are.
Will you be taking part too, Professor? I must admit I am quite excited. I cannot recall the type of fish I was hoping to dine on. So, if you do manage to catch a fish, do you mind bringing it for me to see?
Sure, I guess, gifts. Would that be it? No. Is it lost? I'm guessing I just talked to her again.
Oh, you caught one!
There we go.
Yes, yes, yay! This is it! This is the fish I have been pining for. I am so pleased. I shall cook it up immediately.
Ah, it was the 5-star fish. That ended up popping up whenever I caught like a yellow or a red one. Well, that's just wonderful. Also, this clasp is yours.
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
Very happy to help. You're a new
Thanks.
student. It's always nice. Got a fishing float. Got some renown as well.
I am so...
Can I give you the fishing float? You enjoy fishing, I assume.
I shall take it.
You know, I thought you'd like that a little bit more, but hey. I probably should have given it to Gilbert then. Oh, whatever, it's Gilbert.
I guess that's it. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was alright. Let's,
Yes.
now we've done that, let us head into, I believe it's this building here. We have gotten some renown over the past couple of chapters. It's time to, turn, you know, dump ass all over the thing over here. Ah, it is you. Saying to the Shassel. Oh, I gotta talk to you.
Need something?
Hey, what's up? Do you have points that you could pour into something? We could do a thing for faith, and then there's like luck and charm max +5. And then we could do these. This would give axe and the authority, then that, then flying. 1700, 3700, so I could get up to that. That'd be pretty good. I could get 4 skills off of this. And at the very least, it would help out Dedue, and it would help out, Ingrid. Sword skills could be pretty good. Riding is also pretty important. Then brawling, heavy armor, divine plus. This one is, a good way to, make Felix better. And people do use reason in my place. But authority is also pretty good. I'll pick this one.
This one? You're this one? You're up this one?
This one?
You're all
Why does he sound like, why you out here sounding like Scooby-Doo?
This one? You're all set.
And Divine Pulse +1 I could do. I actually could do a few of these.
This one? You're this one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set.
And I don't see a need in those for now.
See
But
you again soon.
there we go. We split our renown up a little bit, improved some of these statues, and I'm pretty happy about that. Now, I believe I heard that choir practice does not actually waste time. And is that true? No, it totally takes up time. I could pick people for that, but I think I'll do the things that don't waste time, like reading a note from the advice box. I've always despised the heat, even as a child. Still, one must be prepared to fight anywhere, no matter the conditions. Look for clothing and armor that breathe better. Well, that's good. No notes in the advice box.
Hey. After the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, a prize is awarded to the winner by the Archbishop herself. It's a 3-way battle, so you can't waste too much time just observing. You have to jump right in there. You have to be proactive and defeat the most opponents. Do that, and it's quite possible the Archbishop will recognize how strong you are. Ah, great memories. I was a student here many years ago. I know what I speak of.
So, is this a lost item? No, it's an owl feather, but owl feathers are pretty important. One thing I need to do before I forget anything else is I skim like spoiler-free advice videos on this game because I think that that's appropriate. And one of them just said use the shopkeeper that's around here at the start of each month. Is the game like chugging a little bit when I try to run? Felt like it. Dry hemp. Have to figure out who owns that. Let's see. Yeah, these merchants I think I'm supposed to hang out with.
Hey, welcome.
Apparently they have various things I can buy. This is the stuff I need. Feel like some of this stuff could be incredibly useful.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. 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 You have a good eye.
Just keep listening.
You have a good eye. 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 Please come again.
Please tell me you're the exact same voice.
Hello there.
Oh. Do you have the same line?
This one, yes. I think 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 this one, yes. I thank you.
Let's get some tea.
This one, yes. I think 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 this one, yes. I thank you. This one, yes. I think this one, yes. I thank you.
Ah, wonderful.
Hello there.
Now let's sell before people freak out that I just spent $15,000. Platinum fish.
This one, yes.
Let's sell those.
This one, yes. I thank you.
That's some easy money.
Return soon, please.
Now that that's all done, pretty sure people are in need of weapons in our squad. Steel bow plus. That's getting pretty weak. Well, let's see what we have here for forging. How about repairing it? Let's see, that, and then it would take smithing stones.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Alright, that feels much better. Is there... Can I forge anything also? Like who has something relatively weak? Yeah, you could use a steel... You could use something better than this. In fact, I'll buy him a better axe.
Welcome.
Hit. Let's have a look here. Is there anything that lists how strong it is? I guess that would be MT, right? Yes, it would be. Then does that mean hand axe is better? No, KZ. KZ, use your fucking brain. It's the steel axe.
Will this one do?
Wait a minute. Hold on. That seems to be pretty good.
Will this one do?
Let's go ahead and give him the mace. I think the mace might be pretty alright. But the steel axe is also pretty good. But it would be have something nice against heavy units. He already has an iron axe. We'll just have him have both, and then he'll switch between some of this stuff. I think that'll work out a little bit. I'm getting that anxiety of me playing it wrong, but whatever. It's gonna be okay. Oh god, I'm hitting all the buttons. There we go. Mace. Take. Let's get a spear for Flayn. Because apparently that's the weapon that she holds. She also holds an intermediate seal. How about that?
Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Okay, next up, we are gonna head into the training ground. Hello.
What do you say, Adel?
Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, weren't you one of the people that got captured?
Definitely.
I feel like that's who that was. A letter seems to be written to Rhea. Alright, well, we'll need to find out who owns that. But I think it's time for this tournament. I can't participate, so it's gonna be our best swordsman, which, is likely going to have to be you. 14 or higher. Yeah, this seems to be the best course of action. I refuse to see how he could lose. Marianne, I will cut you down. Also, we attack twice. You're fucked.
You're weak.
When Ignatz.
Next time, bring your...
Bring nothing. Edelgard.
Too easy. Why am I even here?
I know, right? You're just making it unfair for them. Claude.
Next time, bring your...
Petra's our last one. Let's just go ahead and make it really easy. You're done. We did it. Professor level up. And we got more activity points. I don't think they carried him over there. They're like, all right, we increased the limit, but motherfucker, we don't control time. It's still this o'clock. Which is a bit unfortunate.
Along with Flame, we found another female student who went missing last year. But now the combat professor Yuritsa has vanished. His origin begged many questions, so there were plenty of objections to his appointment here. He is apparently from House Frim of the Empire, but he was adopted from another family, or so they say. Anyway, there hasn't been much good to be said about House Frim in recent decades.
Yeah, quite interesting.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the three classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward.
I'm not interested in rewards.
Just what I thought you'd say.
I had to come up with a response where I'm like, you know, he'll like that. Edelgard's reply guy would totally like that. Oh, hello, Hilda.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you? She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful.
Now that you mention it.
You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable.
Look at this profile shot. I think mine are bigger. Just saying. I was just... there are some times where, you know, you have a random shot and you can just see Vital's boobs there, just hanging out. Just rocking it.
Having a fishing tournament before the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. At first I couldn't figure out what they were thinking. But the fish are especially tasty this time of year, so I don't question it anymore. Have you had any, Professor? You'd better eat up before it's all gone.
Indeed. What? I'm thinking about how much we still have to, like, chip away in this exploration for the month. So I think what we'll do now, for this episode at least, is... Number one, pick up some of this stuff here. And then do supports, because we still have these here, and good God, are there a lot. Only good things can come from this conversation.
Oh no, it's Felix. He's coming right at me. If I run, he'll chase me. Maybe if I just hold really, really still.
Ahem.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it, I swear. Unless I'm offending you just by standing here.
No, here. I believe this is yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's my satchel. Wait, where did you get that?
Stop asking questions and just take it.
No! Trap! It's a trap!
Why are you acting like this?
Acting? Does this terror on my face look fake to you?
You're being difficult. Come on, this is yours.
I can't. Your icy glare has frozen me completely.
Shut up, just take the thing.
No! Please don't kill me.
What? Who's going to...
Sword! He's got a sword!
My sword! How did you...
I can't do this anymore!
What an odd girl. But she's certainly caught my attention. I've never seen that technique before. Oh.
I'm glad that their support has gone up. He's like, you know what? She's pretty powerful. It's like, I agree. Really strong. What other Felix ones does he have? He has a couple. Oh, God. Oh, when is this? It will take some time. Oh, my God. I cannot wait. The last time this happened, it was... Look... I don't think it could have been any worse than Felix just calling him a slur.
Today's dinner is steak and then a cake that's yummy yum. Now it's time to fill my tummy tummy tum. Oh, this mountain of sweets and treats that I long to eat. Oh, stacks of steaks and cakes and crumbs and yums.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Felix, you were listening, were you?
I heard enough to know that you're hungry.
No, I mean, well, yes. At least tell me you didn't see the dance.
You have nice footwork. Get something to eat. I can take over watering the plants.
You're evil, Felix!
And you're shouting.
You can't just spy on people while they're singing without even saying anything. It's not right.
I actually did call out that I was coming in. It's not my fault you didn't hear.
Well, you need to speak louder then. Ugh, this is so embarrassing. And of course I was singing some silly food song I made up. I should have been singing about bears or swamp beasties.
I didn't realize there were songs about bears and swamp beasties. That food song seemed to be close to your heart. Your stomach isn't far from your heart, after all.
Oh, you are the worst!
Huh. What was that about? I better water these plants. Wouldn't want them to get thirsty, or they might start singing too.
You know, I'm kind of relieved that he just isn't always so abrasive toward everyone. It's always nice to have a little bit of levity with your guy. Alright, Mr. Dedue, what do you have to do? What is the arrow one? I don't know what that is.
Hi, Dedue. I wanted to thank you again for helping me out the other day. Everything was ready in time for dinner, and we all agreed the food was really tasty.
I barely did anything.
That's silly talk. With just a few ingredients, you made an amazing meal. I could never have done it, no way. You deserve all the praise in the world.
I still have much to learn. Truly delicious food brings a smile to people's faces. Until I see His Highness smile in that way, I will spare no effort to improve.
Dude, I think you have more motivation here than you do in the last fight.
Well, if that's your aim, you're in luck. I've seen him shovel in your food with gusto. You must be really ambitious if you're not satisfied with that meal. I'd love for you to teach me your ways. I want to be a great cook too.
Your skills are not the problem. You merely make errors of negligence.
Well, sure, I know that. But how can I stop making those errors? No matter how hard I try, I always seem to mess things up. The pan explodes when I cook. I forget my purse when I go shopping. That's just how life is for a scatterbrain like me. Just the other day, I was nearly laughed off the training ground for wearing mismatched shoes. My uncle used to sigh in despair when he saw me messing something up.
You simply fail to pay attention to your surroundings. Ensure the pan is on the flame and that the knives are put away properly. Look at yourself in the mirror before you go out to make certain you have what you need. Everyone makes mistakes, but yours should be easy enough to correct.
That's all great advice. Thank you, Dedue. You really have a kind heart. At first, I thought you were so stern all the time.
Am I that imposing?
Well, a bit. Maybe if you smiled sometimes. All you have to do is lift up the corners of your mouth. Like this. See?
I see. I will try it.
That is the best. It's almost like the DreamWorks face. But that... Fucking Dedue. Oh, shit. What is the arrow for? It says that they hit B. I think it might be like story progression. Maybe. Kind of like in Social Links and Confidants and Persona. Where it's like, you know, you can't burst through to A or something. Alright, Dedue apparently has a lot to do with people. Like Ingrid.
Are you injured?
No.
Good.
I'd have cut my way through, alone, without your assistance.
My apologies.
Your apologies are empty. I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry, Dedue. His Highness has put his faith in you. You're a valuable comrade, no matter my feelings.
You're what?
The people of Dusker...
Save your breath. There were countless people like you in the capital. People who spat, threw things, insults and stones alike, whenever they pleased. Their anger was natural. I do not begrudge them.
I see.
You owe me no apology, and I will keep my distance on all other occasions, but on the field of battle, allow me to aid you. If you were to fall, His Highness would grieve.
I see. Then I will accept your help on the battlefield.
Understood.
Oh man, Ingrid's about to get canceled. You know, some casual racism did everybody a little bit of good, right? What do you mean, no? Whatever. She just needs to rank up with him a couple more times. Get the hate out of her heart.
Nightfall? Already? Suppose I'd better wrap up.
Good work with your training today, Ingrid. Here's something to wipe up the sweat.
Whoa, Mercedes. Hi. Hello. How long have you been... Thank you.
You're very welcome. I've been here since you started.
That long? Huh. Well, my apologies for not having noticed you. I get so caught up in training, you know. But why are you here? I can't imagine it was too terribly interesting watching me.
I disagree. I just couldn't help but admire your training technique. I have to say, you were very impressive. I'm nowhere near as graceful as you.
Graceful? I wouldn't say that, but thank you. If I'm to be honest, I'm the one who admires you.
Goodness me? How so?
You're always so put together. You hold yourself with such poise and have such a keen eye for fashion. I mean, even the handkerchief you handed me smells like... lavender, is it? It's just lovely.
That perfume is a favorite of mine. I'm so glad you like it.
Even the fact that you thought to put perfume on your handkerchief is delightfully foreign to me. I'd never have thought of that.
I'll gladly share some with you. You're welcome to come visit my room whenever you'd like. We can have tea and chat. How does that sound?
That sounds really nice. Yeah. Sipping tea and having a chat. It's unlike me, but it sounds lovely.
From now on, we'll meet up whenever we have time. We can go right now if you're free.
Oh, no need to trouble yourself and rearrange things for me.
It's no trouble at all. You'll never know if you're the type who enjoys chatting over tea if you never try.
All right then.
Well, it's good that we had a nice conversation. I've almost forgotten about the hate in Ingrid's heart.
Dear goddess, please protect us.
Mercedes.
Oh, Dedue. Was there something you needed?
His Highness sent me to collect you.
I see. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm almost finished here.
You were praying.
I was. Praying for everyone's safety, and praying for good desserts tonight, and that my next exam goes well.
The Fodlan goddess will accept prayers of any sort.
It's true. I've thought the same thing myself. That reminds me, Dedue, weren't you born in Dusker?
Yes.
Do the people of Dusker pray to the goddess too?
Dusker had a very different view of religion.
Oh?
In Dusker, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the waves.
So your people prayed to different gods depending on what they needed?
Correct.
Your beliefs sound so different from ours. Tell me more.
Why? Dusker is a ruin.
Dusker may be gone, but you're still here. Would you tell me more about it the next time we meet?
If you insist.
Really? That would be great. I'm looking forward to hearing more soon.
I'm in so much pain.
Dusker is gone, but I'm still here.
I can't stop thinking about Dedue's smile. I'm not gonna get over it. Man, Mercedes, you want to stop being friends with everyone?
No, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
What's the matter, Mercedes?
I accidentally made this food much sweeter than I wanted.
Let me taste it. Yeah, a little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Huh? This is delicious! You're an amazing cook, Ash!
My dad used to own a restaurant. I helped out a lot around the kitchen, even as a little kid.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard. I might learn something if I watch you cook.
Well, no promises. I just have a little bit of experience, that's all. But look at you, you're great at baking cakes.
It's true that I'm quite good at baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning. Maybe it's because I don't like spicy food? It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it. I just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
I don't know, maybe. What makes you say that?
No, none of that matters. Once I've made a decision, I have to go with it. I'll make something spicy right away.
Oh, this won't end well. If I leave her to it, she'll make an even bigger mess.
Hey, Ash, which seasonings should I use? These ones?
Hold on, Mercedes. Let me show you. That one goes best with meat, but for stir-fry, what you really want is this.
They're white people, so it's probably salt. There, we have one with Sylvain now.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you!
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
We just have one more, it looks like. Yeah, that would be right.
Hey, Annette. Hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said the... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. Ha! This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere. Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
And that wraps it all up. I have a question, though. Let me... Okay, yeah. Okay. So you notice, like they give me a lot of people to talk to, right? Because, you know, you can support with everyone, and then, you know, it seems like they limit everyone else to their house or someone who's incredibly important to them and stuff. I may have noticed something, it's all the girls. it's all the girls for him. Like every girl from all the houses. Now I could be going crazy here, but I'm pretty sure that I also learned that Sylvain will join your house automatically if you are a female teacher. So if you choose the female main character, he'll do it. What a fucking god.